Na yung pinakatabo, ano, magkaroon tayo ng tinatawag na isang words of encouragement. So I'm hoping 1 year na lang, ano, 2 years, 1 year from now, graduating na kayo. So as of now, meron pa rin silang ano, no, may mga bumibisita din doon na PNP kasi sa inyo, di ba? May exchange, may Olympic pa tayo, di ba? The very essence of that Olympic is for you to mingle with the PNP cadets because in the long run, after your graduation, your contemporary, if I'm not mistaken, class of 2025, kayo? So you will work together on the ground. I am also a member of PNP class 2002. The PMA class of 2002 and PNP class of 2002, we share a 5-year group. So there are many instances where we exchange informations and intelligence. Karamihan dyan yung pagkuha and interoperability natin, ano? And then yung collaborations with other government agencies. The life of government. Alam nyo yan. Kaya nga pare-paras tayo ng PDT. Alam nyo yan. Mahirap i-compromise. Buhay yan. Pag nawala ng buhay, wala na. Kwento ka na lang. So ingatan nyo ang buhay ng tao nyo. Kayo ang magsasama. And now, sabayan po natin, ano, panoorin natin lahat. Just a matter of 4 to 5 EBP presentation about the history of the PNP.
And this is what the Philippine National Police is all about. The PNP is the ultimate public servant. Its principal job is to protect the well-being of the Filipino people. Today's PNP, however, does more than just serve and protect.
Salamat. The ground floor and the second floor should be interactive, but we are still in the process. And the museum directory. So the plan is interactive siya. Then ito yung old map, 15 map of the PNP. Dito tayo sa area na to. Then in this area, you can see the evolution of the sale of the PNP from PCINP, and then the history, you can read the accounts from 1901 to 1975, then 1975 to 1991, which is the merging of PCINP. Yan po ang sale natin. Then, it was 1991, kung saan nakap naman ito. This is now the sale of the PNP that we are using. Ito sinapulakon na. So the PNP Museum had been in a series of innovations, and the latest innovation is under the leadership of Police General Guillermo. And here in this corner is our historical figures way back the pre-Spanish and Spanish era. So as you can see, our former leaders, especially in Manila, it was, you know, before Manila is the center of trade and commerce in the Philippines. So, Colombo, Humabo, Nakasakatuna, Lakandula, Matanda, Salamat, Sulaiman, Sinungan, and Lakula. As you can see, we have this Muhammad Sultan Kudarat. So, one of the most famous in the history, from the Sultanate of Sulu. She's not only in the Philippines, but as long as to the Moroccan Island. So, yung Molokas Strait, yan yung Singapore, Borneo, Indonesia, ang nag-connect sa strait na yan. So, that is a commerce, nakilala dyan during the time. And then, of course, we have Raha Sulaiman. Raha Sulaiman is as you can see in his account, Raha Sulaiman the grandson of Abdul Bolkiah of the Sultanate of Brunei. So our ancestors, we have our ancestors, some of our ancestors, especially during the time, our Muslim brothers are descendants of Brunei as evaluated in these accounts. Also, Sinuan from Cotabato, and here, our Muslim Lapu-Lapu, we consider her as the father of the PNP. As you can see in our show, there is Lapu-Lapu. We consider him as the first police. Also there we have the painting of Lapu-Lapu. And here, during martial law, this is the issued plate number of PC Chief PNP Ramos, who became the president. This official plate number. And as I told before, here is the Morelia Blood Around we documented for. In this very map, it was depicted the Los Baos de Paragua. Here is the Paragua Island. We call this now Palawan. Here is the Paragua Island. So it arcs. That's why we won. And of course, the PNP, we have to pray for our safety and security, especially if we are conducting special operations. So we have a patron saint, St. Michael the Archangel. And we are also a member of the ICOM, or International Council of Museums. Some portraits of our foreign officers. Of course, some of our binaural cameras that we used before. And here in the Killing Gallery, as you can see, the portraits are the works of our HCADD. HCADD means Kabataan kontra droga and terrorism. So it's very significant to inculcate in the minds of our youth. Pag pinasok mo ang terrorismo, what will happen? So we really have to educate our youth, so that they will know the effects of legal drugs and terrorism. So they become one of our advocates, especially in Tibet. We have to promote campaign against illegal drugs and terrorism. And in this corner, of course, we have the Search for Aces, our CAPS corner. Binibigay ito ng Metrobank Foundations. Here are only some of our officers who are recipients of that Metrobank Foundation Search for CAPS. Yearly ito, ginagawa natin. So, here are some memorabilias that gained by our, especially those who have been in the UN mission. So we have 16 UN mission areas mula pa nung sa Korea, and as of now, meron pa rin tayong deployment. So, some of the memorabilias, and also included in the area are the memorabilias of former President PNP Ramos. And here is one of the significant area in our PNP museum, which is the officer or the PNP badge of honor. As you can see, here is the ceremony before you apply in the PNP, and here is the ceremony when you retire in the PNP. And in this badge, it was depicted from Police Major General Roberto D. Pajardo with serial number. You know also the essence of serial number? May I count?
Yes, sir.
Ito sa post. Well, in this area, our falling comrades, especially in the early days of anti-illegal drug operation, so they dedicate their lives to fight for those elements, especially in illegal drugs. Well, it's the time. It's their time, but we have to do. We have to do it. Otherwise, kung wala nang gagawa, di ba? We will sacrifice for the community, for the safety of our children, grandchildren. It happens, it's sad, but we give hope to the Filipino people. So in this area, display the short arms and longer arms and culture weapons that are issued and used by the PC and now the Philippine National Police. You can see also the all polygraph machine, all camera, the surveillance camera,
have the ultraviolet light machine, mga PMA rights na nagamit natin. Ito during the surveillance. And we love this one. If you have this in your team, high moral.
Yes, sir.
And here, you know, in the PNP, we are really advocate of gender sensitivity and equality in the PNP. That is why we have some female generals. And there is the perishing cap of Ma'am Police Chief Superintendent Villadadi Taligi. Andun siya. And of course, we have a picture of Ma'am Posya. She is the first female cadet in the PNP, a member of PNP back in 1995. But if I'm not mistaken, she was promoted to Brigadier General. So we are now requesting to replace the picture. Meron na po, because she is now Brigadier General, Master General as well. The first female cadet in PNP. Yes, sir. PNP class na din. Yeah. And in this corner, the recipient of Medal of Valor from 1902 to 1947, their names. And in contemporary years, so in this particular case, we have Second Lieutenant Delmar Senator during the time when he earned the Medal of Valor. He is now a member of our advisory council, especially in HCADD. Siya mismo yung namin na member ng advisory council. Then, my upper class, Police Senior Inspector Astrila, he is now, if I'm not mistaken, is now, as far as I know, the Provincial Director of Davao Oriental. And together with them, PO1 Sandang, also a recipient of Medal of Valor in that area. Dalawa sila nakakuha to ng Medal of Valor sa mga people. And of course, there is the Special Action Force. So, ito yung sub. Actually, it took me 3 weeks bago nakatulog ako ng maayos. Especially that person, PO3 Rodriguez ako, na kung saan nasa opisina ko talaga. Ito, sinagulukan, sinadunaw, mga estudyante ko yan sila sa komando. I was assigned in Special Action Force. Ito talagang matagal, bago ko. It took me, 3 weeks bago nakatulog. Siyempre, tumutulog yung luha natin. But it happened, wala tayong magawa. The rest are history. With the cost of their lives, of course, for the security of safety, and for enforcing the law. Yung nabuhay na isa natin, meron tayo ng buhay. Ito yung first batch natin. The first batch yan, Mr. Ramo, General Castaneda, the evolution of the PNP uniforms, the insignia, lanyard, and the whole of the chips. Ito yung mga picture nila. So, ito po si Major General Ian, the grandfather of the actor Rivian, and Brigadier General Vicente Rabal, the grandfather of David Rabal. Here is Sir Bartolome, our idol when we are a cadet, is still a major, the president of Toastmaster Club International. PMA, PMA, PNPA, so siya yung president na. During the time, major pa si Sir. Pero who knows, he become the chief PNP. My idol. And of course, when he was the provincial director of Palawan and the chief of intelligence division, I was then the chief of Diretso din po yung Maropa. So we work together in a technical way. And here are evolution of the piercing caps used by our with the PG and the PNP. Tago. It was used before by our ancestor during the elderly meetings. What I'm telling you, they are not a member of the PNP, but they are the wife of the former PNP. And among them, they choose their officers, president. So the essence here is that the one that should know first or to understand the work of the police of a police officer or a policeman is their wife or their husband. And of course, the family. As I told before, so dapat talaga nagkakaintindihan. So the wife or the wife should really understand the work of a policeman, especially if they are assigned in far-flung areas, lalo-lalo na pag bumalik yan, they encounter yung kalaban, so nagkaroon ng operation. So maybe there are some changes in their emotional, physical, spiritual, social attributes. So talagang dapat nga magkaroon pa talaga tayo ng tinatawag natin na i-undergo sila ng stress management or counseling. So napakahalaga talaga yun para maiwasan talaga natin na magkaroon ng problema ang ating pamilya. At ganun din ang ating pulis, so para maintindihan nila na bakit nagkaganon. Kasi there is really a change in behavior. So we really need that stress management of counseling. Yun ang pinakamahirap because as of now, kulang po ang Philippine National Police. And we are hoping that, of course, ang mga magbabatas natin, labirin natin, mapagtuunan nyo ng pansin kasi po, kulang na kulang po. Sa isang region, isa lang po ang ating psychologist, wherein tinikater yung mga African o pag-promotion. But, yung regular program sana na mag-cater, lalo na yung nasa ISAPEL, ay wala po ang Philippine National Police. Isa rin po yan sa mga study ko, nung nag-uusip po ako, at study ko yan sa master ko sa public administration about yung stress management sa PNP. So I'm hoping na doon na po pupunta yung PNP. Yes, sir. So, yung mga words ay talagang nagbibigay ng buhay sa aming mga kapulisan. Oo, talagang yan. Ialay, ito. Ihandog ang nag-iisang buhay. Yan ang pinaka-ultimate dyan. Change card, sir. Change card. Sige, sige. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.